Hey y'all, it's Matricity of Matricity Muses. Welcome to my Matrix. I hope you're having a great day today. Today, we're going to talk about something that I guess, sometimes we have things that happen in our lives that can be traumatic and they can actually scar you for life or change your life forever. So, we're going to talk about one of those that happened to me. And I'm going to show you something in a minute that looks really, really innocent. Here it is. What's that? An egg. Yes, an egg has scarred me for life, and I'm going to tell you how. Innocent, but let me tell you, under the right conditions, anything can be scary. Many years ago, when I was in middle school, and I attended Wallace Middle School, which doesn't exist anymore here in Charleston, but I oftentimes made my lunch. So in the evenings before going to bed, I would make my lunch for the next day. It could have been peanut butter and jelly. It could have been bologna or cheese. But I really liked egg salad sandwiches. And so I would often make egg salad sandwiches. And I had a great recipe. To this day, I cannot tell you what I did to put in it, but I had a great recipe that I used and made often. And my family loved my egg salad. I made it all the time. So typical night, it was early in the evening, like around 7ish or so, maybe around 8. And so I put 3 eggs on to boil in the kitchen. And so 3 eggs is what I needed to make egg salad sandwiches for me for school the next day. So that day, I don't know what I had done earlier, but I was tired. So I put those eggs on to boil, 3 eggs, and I was waiting. And you know how it is when you're waiting for water to boil, it seems like it never happens. So I decided, well, it's going to take a while for these eggs, innocent looking eggs, to boil. So I would just go to my room and just lie down, just rest my eyes for just a minute. Well, that's the last thing I remember. I went to my room, I lay down on the bed, the lights on, because I was going to get up in just a few minutes, going to check on my egg salad sandwiches or my boiling eggs. But that was the last thing I remember. So I'm going to take a break right here just to tell you to like, subscribe, and comment, because I want to hear about all the things that might have happened to you that changed your life forever, that started out really innocent. So apparently it was hours later. The next thing I knew as far as my own awareness and consciousness was, in the middle of the night, suddenly there was a hand over my mouth. I woke up with a hand over my mouth. When I felt the hand, I woke up to a pitch black room, and it was my mother. Her hand was over my mouth, and she had her other index finger to her lips like, don't make a sound. Pitch black. The house is pitch black. So I get up. I don't make a sound. She's motioning for me to come with her out of my bedroom. So I did. So when I got to my bedroom door in the hallway, and again, everything was pitch black, so I could just see some silhouettes. My father in the front, my mother had gotten behind him. I was told to get behind her, which I did, and my little brother was in the rear. So there we were in the corridor of our hallway. And then suddenly I could hear some rumbling, boom, 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 somewhere in the house. And everybody stopped. So there we were in the hallway and began to tiptoe very quietly toward the noise. So we're tiptoeing in the dark behind my father to get to the noise. The noise is coming from, guess where? The kitchen. Now, the way our house was laid out, it was a long corridor. The bedrooms are on each side. And when you got to the end of the corridor, there was another smaller corridor, kind of like making a T, where the front door was to your right. The T went straight to the kitchen. The kitchen door was right there. And then the living room was ahead of you. So we get to the junction of the corridors, and the kitchen door is closed. It's closed. And we're hearing these weird sounds from the kitchen. Boom, 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 boom. We don't know what it is. So then we all stand there in the dark for just a second. Then I look at my father because I see him move his hands up. He has the gun. And I had no idea we had a gun. We're little kids. We don't know that kind of stuff. So he has a gun. He tells us all, motions for us to stand right where we are, which we do. He takes the gun and tiptoes to the kitchen door. And then all of a sudden, he flings open the kitchen door. Bam, 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 bam. Shoots into the darkness with a gun. Then we hear silence. Absolute silence. Well, what did I expect? I expected to see dead people. Dead people laid out all over our kitchen floor. So we flipped on the lights and we all go into the kitchen. We all expect to see dead people laid out on the kitchen floor because we're thinking somebody has broken into the kitchen. They're in the kitchen rummaging around in our house. So we turn on the lights, we all walk into the kitchen, and there are no dead people on the floor. There are no dead people. The sliding glass door, which is right there by the dining room table, intact. The sink, we had kind of a gallery kitchen, so if you looked further down to the right, the stove was there on the right. The sink was on the left. And there's no dead people on the floor. No people, no windows broken, sliding glass door intact, the lock's not jimmied, none of those things. But guess what? My eggs, my innocent eggs that I had been boiling all night long until the insides, all the water had boiled out of the pot. And so they continued to heat up. And so the eggs got so hot, the insides of the eggs exploded right out of the shells. So all that rumbling and bumbling that we heard, bum, 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 were the eggs, my 3 eggs exploding in the kitchen. Well, we looked around the kitchen. There were gunshot wounds in the walls, and gunshot holes. Gunshot holes in the walls, gunshot holes in the cabinets. Luckily, he did not shoot the glass door, the sliding glass door, or any of the windows. But there were bullet holes in the walls, bullet holes in the cabinets, all because of my boiled eggs. Well, I went to the stove. Oh my gosh, so did my mother. The pot that I had been boiling the eggs in was totally black because the water had boiled out. And back then, I think it was aluminum. The aluminum pots, the bottom had been all black. There were a couple of crusty egg shells stuck to the pot. They were also black. There was exploded egg yolks all over the stove, and egg white all over the stove, and also the kitchen hood. There was a hood over the stove that collected the fumes. If you wanted to turn it on, the vent. There was exploded egg everywhere, and all over the floor. Right near the stove, there was exploded eggs on the floor also. So, let me tell you something, people. My parents were not happy with me. They were not happy with me for a very long time because of that. Granted, the holes in the things were able to be repaired, but egg salad and me, we broke up. We were no longer friends. No longer did I ever make egg salads for sandwiches for lunch or school. In fact, I was so traumatized by that event, I never made egg salad again. Ever, even as an adult. It's like the whole recipe, which is a fantastic recipe that I had for egg salad, has just flown out of my head. It's like that event purged everything from me as far as egg salad. Now, as an adult, I have from time to time bought an egg salad sandwich if I've ever seen it at like a deli at the grocery store or a deli at a restaurant, but it was never the same. Not my great egg salad sandwiches. So, my recipe has gone. That event, as I said, purged me of everything as far as egg salad. To this day, I don't eat egg salad. I will eat boiled eggs, so that's why you see this egg today. I will boil an egg. I'll crack this egg and eat it with a little bit of salt, but I will not have egg salad. Now, I've decided that, here it is years later, I'm trying to get over my egg salad trauma. So, if you have an egg salad recipe, which is great, please send it to me. Put it in my comments, send me a link. I would love to actually attempt to make egg salad again and see if I've gotten over the trauma. So again, for the love of egg salad, eggs, innocent as they look, they can be something that could scar your life forever. Now, I do want you to like, comment, and share. I want to hear about, again, your experiences that might have been similar to mine. And also, I want your great egg salad recipes, so send them to me, please. Again, you all have a great day, and I will see you soon. See you later, alligator. Bye.